Good morning, welcome to Uprooted. My name's Laurie. I'm in the garden and I just wanted to do a squash update, show you how things are going, and a new pest that I have been battling. I want to show you what's going on with this table acorn. So here's my table acorn vine, and last night I got paperclip, because when you see evidence of where the larvae have gone through, and I just found one this morning. Let me see if I can get it right here. You can go in with the paper clip. Last night I took 4 out of this vine. So this is the vine board about that, but see, that's him. Like I said, I pulled 4 out. Well, I've been up here inspecting this vine and noticed I pulled a vine borer out of this place. It was close to the 1 acorn squash. I pulled another one out lower. So all in all, from these 2 table queen vines, I've pulled about 8 vine borer worms or whatever out of the thing. So I've just made a decision. I'm taking it down. I'm gonna go ahead and chop this and take both vines down. On this arch, I have put in I direct sowed those squash, and part of my experiment was, wanting to start them later next year. These are the butternut, and you can see they're getting pretty big, healthy. I've put some different powders, the DE, and a lot of the bugs are gone. So we'll see what happens before our frost. If I get some out of here. This is my sweet dumpling. They're still coming on well, and I did take some out and put them on another trellis, so I'll show you that. So that's what I'm curious about, what this experiment is. Will I get the squash in this amount of time, and can I start them up on my patio next year, and even get them a little bigger before I bring them out here for the exposure to the bugs. Now, this is a Japanese. It had on the package, it said due to low germination it was overpacked, but all of these germinated that I direct sowed. So they're doing well. Now these 2 I moved because I had the lemon cucumbers in here. So once I took those out, I thought, well, I'm gonna move them over, and it's been so hot, in the 90s with the heat index in the hundreds every day. So they have suffered some, but looks like they're starting to hang in there. So again, hoping before our frost that I will get some squash. I took down the rest of my gourd vine. They were practically all dead, and the gourds just weren't growing. So the size they are, had gotten to is all they're going to be, but I'll still be able to do something good with those. But here are the 2 new direct sown birdhouse gourd plants, and they're making their way. This is one that I transplanted from the trellis up front. I think that was the sweet dumpling. So it's the heat, it's struggling. I'm rooting for it. I'm hoping it's going to make it. And there's another one. I think that was the sweet dumpling. Now, something I was curious about with starting my squash later next year is kind of what this is doing. This is the Okinawa squash that I planted out here way back, months ago. But it is kind of starting over on its own from all the destruction from the pests. So it's kind of starting out, and I'm wondering, if this is kind of where I'll be next year at this point, how it's growing. So far, not really any squash on it. They'll get about like this. See, here's one here. This is the Okinawa. They'll get about like that, and then they fall off. So I don't know what's going on with that, but they are starting to grow and kind of starting over. I noticed this morning earlier the flowers were open. I direct sowed these two red curry squash, and I'm really hoping these will produce some. I think I still have enough time. I thought they were a 65, 70 day, so it'll be pushing it with the weather getting cooler in September. But hopefully we'll get some of these. My sister was here visiting from Colorado, and she and I spent an afternoon on the lake with the jet skis. The best way to beat the heat in Tennessee. We had a great time zipping around the lake. It was a beautiful day, and it was a great memory and lots of fun. Thanks for watching. Hope your harvests are going well, and thanks for subscribing and liking, and I hope you're all doing great. Until next time, bye-bye.